Apple Stage Manager has completely changed the way that I use my computer to do work. Now I know that's a huge, bold claim to make, and I probably sound like the biggest Apple fanboy, and you're not wrong, I do love Apple products a lot, but I promise what I'm saying is 100% the truth, and let me show you exactly why Stage Manager has really changed the way that I use my laptop. So previously, before Stage Manager, the way that Apple handled multitasking was by creating these separate windows that you navigated through. You would then have to manually arrange which applications go on which window, then you horizontally swipe through them using the 3-finger swipe gesture, which is a good experience. It's what I used for a long time. I had no problems with it. As a software engineer, I typically have a lot of different apps opened at one time. I have my text editor of choice. I have my web browser of choice to visualize any of the changes that I'm making, because I do a lot of full stack web development. I then also have Slack opened and maybe a couple other documents open here and there. But I mainly cycle through those 3 windows: Slack, text editor, and my web browser. Those are the 3 things that I always have opened up at all times. And my typical day-to-day setup right now is a 34-inch LG ultra-wide monitor with my laptop opened up on the side. So I really have, like, let's say 3 monitors, because we can consider the ultra-wide monitor as 2 monitors, and then we'll have my laptop as its very own monitor. And I think in the corporate workplace, it's kind of a flex about like how many monitors you use. It's almost like a sign of, this is how important I am, this is how many monitors I need to be productive. And I really bought into that. That's why I have an ultra-wide monitor. But the more and more I've been working, the simpler and simpler I've been going. And with Stage Manager, I've actually found myself not using my ultra-wide monitor and just using my laptop screen, which is kind of crazy to hear, especially in the software engineering space. The reason that I like it as well is the fact that I've realized, like, the more screens you have, the more opportunities you have to be distracted. I think I would trick myself into thinking that more applications I have opened up, more windows I have opened up, the more productive I can be, because I can see more information at once. But lately, I've been backtracking on that and been kind of realizing that the simpler it is, the better I feel. By forcing myself to a smaller screen real estate, it forces me to go all in on focusing on just my text editor or just my messages and catching up on conversation. Maybe I'm undiagnosed with ADD or ADHD, but I just find more and more I really appreciate that laser-like focus I have when I have just one window open. But Stage Manager makes that even better, and let's go on over to my laptop to show you why Stage Manager makes that experience so much better. Okay, so this is my whole Stage Manager setup and what I love so much about it. For those of you that don't know, Stage Manager is this little toolbar on the side that I believe macOS Ventura starts to support, and it allows us really quick window switching where you can just click a button and you immediately switch to that window. But what's also nice is the fact that these are live previews of what's going on in that window. For example, like let's say I pull up a YouTube video, let's say I watch a lot of tennis or something. Let's say if I really wanted to, I can have this video playing in the background, and you can see, I can see the live changes that are going on here in the background. Now you might be asking, why is that important? Now let's get into this. So right here, what I like about Stage Manager, like I mentioned before, is the fact that it really forces me to focus on one window and one window only. Like I mentioned, when I have too many windows open with my ultra-wide monitor, I think I get a little bit too distracted and I don't like it that much. But with Stage Manager, it gives me kind of the best of both worlds, because on one hand, it only lets me use one window at a time, so I can only focus on this right here, my text editor. But me being a full stack engineer, luckily I'm able to visualize a lot of the changes that I'm making, especially on the front end, because like let's say I make a quick edit to my front end application here, like I update my React component, I can still see that live preview in the small corner on my local developer environment. So for example, I'm running React Email right here, which is a great library that I use, and I've also made a separate video about it right here. And what's really nice about this is the fact that I can write my email here, and I'm still able to see some type of change in the corner right here if I'm making a really big visual change. And also if I want to switch to it, I can easily just do Command Tab over to switching to that window, or I could just manually click on over as well. Likewise for Slack, in this case I have Discord open. When I see a new message comes in, I can usually see a little bit about what's going on, like a small message preview, or just seeing that something changed in my messaging window. And if I really want to take a look at it, I can go click into it. By the way, this is my own personal Discord channel. If you want to join, it's a good time in there, so come on, join the Discord. I'll include a link to the Discord down below in the description as well. Another really nice feature about Stage Manager that I really like is the fact that you can merge windows together. For example, let's say I want to keep these 2 windows open at all times. This right hand side is Apple's Freeform, which is like their Figma workspace competitor. That's pretty good. I like it a lot. And this is my browser. So as I switch between my work environments, it keeps those 2 windows open at all times. So let's say I'm doing some work here, and then I decide I want to switch on over, take a quick look over here to reference maybe some system design diagram I have created over here, and I want to visualize my front end changes over here. Then I hop back into my environment. Let's say on Discord, not only do I have Discord open, but like let's say I also have a separate Slack channel or my separate iMessages open here. I can have all my communication on one screen. take a quick look at it, go back to the code, really easily context switch. So that's a really quick overview about Stage Manager, but I really like it. It's really a perfect balance of letting me be really immersed in my existing work right now without too many distractions, but also the live preview in the corner is really convenient because it lets me have a little bit of distraction in case I actually see something really important that I need to address immediately right there. So I really love Stage Manager. I know that it's gotten some lukewarm reviews from people in the tech community, and it's really changed the way that I work. It's literally made me consider selling my ultra-wide monitor because I really enjoy just having this one monitor setup. I think I'm much more productive and more focused with it. But those are my thoughts on Stage Manager. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried it out. Do you like it? Do you not like it? We'd love to hear from you.